Hey, we're the phonies. Ah.
Me?
I'm assuming that you're screaming, Misk, but I can't hear it. Actually, the audience will be able to hear it. Oh god.
Oh my god, we got a Miss Scream moment. That is a like A+ Miss Scream moment.
But
on Audacity, it's gonna be nicer.
It's gonna be perfect
it'll
on
be less
Audacity.
compressed. Over Discord, it is fucked up. I'll tell you that right now.
It's a Miss Scream moment.
And I don't have desktop audio recording, so no one else other than us will have heard that. Hey, editor me, put in the Misk Scream moment from the that one
from Ace Attorney.
From Ace Attorney. Put in
We're
the
streaming more tomorrow. There might be more streams.
Oh god,
we might get another Ace Attorney moment. Lotta. Ah! Oh, it's you.
All right, so Fuzz.
Yes.
I heard that you're a recovering American.
I'm a recovering American. Like it's been a clinical problem for about 20 years of my life.
Yeah.
So
you came out the womb with an American flag and a gun.
Yep.
Didn't you?
And a gun and like a little like swaddled in the American flag.
Yeah. Obviously.
And that's when all the problems started. Yeah. Honestly, that's when everything went downhill.
Yeah, you came out the womb. You had the Make America Great Again cap on, and you actively said, "This is America. We eat guns. We fuck terrorists. We love Sky Dad. We hate Goat Man. We stand for Shaggy. We kneel for Shrek. If you don't like it, leave."
Yep, and that's why most of our people are leaving, and why I'm a recovering American.
Exactly.
I didn't like it here, so exactly. I'm
when you were born, you did all of those things, but now you don't.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I did all those things, and now I'm stopped. I've given up.
You're recovering.
I'm recovering.
Round of applause, everyone.
Look, all I'm saying is alcoholism, Americanism. A lot of things overlap there. Well, okay?
I mean, I think the UK is more of the alcoholic country.
It is.
Yeah. Fair point.
I've had a party with you. You know.
Yeah, you guys can fucking drink. It's terrifying, genuinely.
Oh, yeah.
The amount of alcohol you guys have in your system, and it's just like, it's fine, it's whatever. It's like genuinely a little bit mortifying.
I watched you take your first shot of vodka.
Oh god, it was horrible.
You as soon as you stopped it, you were like, "Oh my god, that tastes like paint thinner."
It tastes like here are the things that I think vodka would taste like: paint thinner, the bottom of any car, acid, straight fucking like cartoon green pile of green acid, nail polish remover, pure ethanol because it's alcohol, so that makes sense.
That is just what it is.
If you were to take every cleaner for laundry detergent, mix it up, and then drink it,
damn.
And a little bit of Clorox bleach.
All together.
Yeah.
Damn.
If you were to combine that all into one big soup and drink it, that's what vodka tastes like.
I mean, that's fair.
Yep. Nope, I do. I like 9 out of, like, I think all of the alcohols I tried, I was immediately like, no, I hate this. There were like 2? There were 2. One was a fucking concoction you made.
Yeah. It's just
actually, no, there's 3 actually.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I take that back. There's 3. There was a concoction I made.
Yeah.
I tried to make a drink.
Yeah.
At one of your friends' place.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm just going to combine a bunch of shit together because I don't know how making this shit works.
Yeah.
And I did. And it apparently, people really liked it.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you mixed things together.
I mixed things together and people liked it. That makes me happy.
Hey,
yes.
Hey, Fuzz. Hey, you could say, your name is Edwin. You made the drink. It was difficult to put the pieces together.
I made the drink. It was difficult to put the bottles together.
But unfortunately,
something
went so wrong, and now I can't do anything but be an alcoholic.
No. Something went so right, but now I can't do anything but drink this fucking drunk.
Drinking the drunk.
I'm drinking on my drunk here, folks. Okay.
So yeah, for context for people, I that was a terrible voice crack.
I didn't even hear it.
It was on the word for. I went for.
Fuck.
Damn.
It's the end of my career. End of my career, guys. My career didn't even start, and now it's over.
Go into the bottomless pit.
Ah, shit.
Make it
Well,
bottomed.
all right, fuck it. I gotta go. See you guys.
Bottomless
Bye.
pit. Bottomless pit. How are you gonna? You don't belong there, Foz.
No, I'm going there to make it a bottom full pit.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'm going to give
Exactly.
it a bottom.
Exactly. I'm giving the bottomless pit a bottom.
Exactly.
It's just a hole full of tops. They're all scratching at the walls. Please.
They're all like rabid dogs.
Yeah. And they're all going at it like Beyblades.
Exactly.
Beyblade, let it rip. But for context, for
Beyblade,
the people
Beyblade,
that
let
don't
it
know, Fuzz came to visit like a couple weeks
Yep.
ago, and it's why we didn't release anything the last few weeks.
Yep, that's why yeah.
Yeah, I did try and be like, hey guys, we should like record a couple of episodes before Foz leaves, but then like no schedules lined up ever.
Nothing lined up.
But yeah, what are your thoughts after having been here?
So, okay, we should probably start on like certain subjects one by one, so it's not just like, this is what it was like.
Yeah.
Let's start on I'm trying to think here. Food. Why don't we start on food?
Yeah, go for it. I mean,
So, food-wise, okay, I know everybody does the joke about like, oh, it's the UK,
beans.
haha, everything's like bland and ungood and disgusting and beans on toast, haha. But I think we need to start a counter thing, which is that all American food tastes like just disgustingly sugary.
Yeah.
Like everything
Disgustingly sugary and greasy. That could also
Yeah.
be said for Canadian food, like poutine specifically.
ooh,
Poutine and bacon and hot dog.
poutine's so good.
I
though.
wouldn't even really like, okay, greasy, yeah, definitely, but just sugary in general, because it's like, okay,
Potion of
Just-
diabetes.
just to start off with the most basic like thing you would expect to be sugary. I'm gonna start off with like drink mixes, right? You know how like you'll have like a little packet of something and you'll mix it up into your drink, and then or like you'll mix it up into like a jug or something, and then you'll have it, right?
Mhm.
My experience with like most of those type of drinks where it's like a mix-in drink has been, wow, this tastes like juice. This doesn't taste like sugar. Because that's 98% of the experience with those mix-in drinks. Like I have an orange drink up there. It predominantly tastes like sugar with a little bit of orange. But every time I had squash there, it's like, oh, this just tastes like cranberry juice, or oh, this just tastes like orange juice. It doesn't taste like sugary with a little bit of orange added on top as a nice treat. It just tasted like orange juice.
Yeah, no, it's just orange. It's just orange concentrate. That's it.
It's just orange concentrate in liquid form. Also, that's just a nice concept. Like, oh, you want to have a drink, but you don't want to make a big jug of something. You just want to have like a glass of it without having to rip open a plastic packet, pour it in, stir it in, throw away the plastic. Here's a big bottle of shit that you just kind of can pour in as much as you want.
Exactly.
Like it's convenient. You want
And
more
also-
water than juice? Bam. You want more juice than water? Bam.
And also, you're hydrating yourself better because it's a water drink with a flavoring.
Yeah, it's a water drink with a flavoring too. It's not like when you put those like little packets in, those like sport plastic packets, and it's like it's just sugar. Like let's be all real here, all Americans. It's just sugar, guys. It's just sugar. There's not actually any juice in it. It's just fucking sugar.
I was like, what the fuck is even Sunny D? I
Sunny
had
D
it
was
once and
not.
it did not taste
No.
orange juice
Sunny,
at all.
Sunny D's great though. I like Sunny D.
Sunny D, I'm sorry, I'm agreeing with Misk on this. Sunny D is literally just also high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah, but
It just tastes like.
it's not a thing that we have here often, you know? I
Oh yeah.
so I when I was in America, I was like, damn, this actually kind of tastes oddly refreshing. Which, to be fair, my concept of something that tastes refreshing isn't actually something that's refreshing. For me, Monster Energy tastes refreshing. That's not refreshing.
Oh.
That dehydrates you. But
Oh yeah, that would make sense.
yeah, and I'm not sure. It doesn't come across on the OBS audio, but as I speak, because I've been having a bit of a rough week. As I speak and my noise bounces off of the walls and stuff, it rattles into the 12 cans of Monster on my desk at the moment.
Oh my god.
I have too many monsters on my desk. And I can just kind of hear them go with the resonant frequency.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I've it's been a bit of a weird one, you know.
Very, very, very weird one. Very weird one.
Oh,
God.
Coke.
Yeah, Coca-Cola. Slight difference. More Coke than cola. It's
What the fuck is more Coke than cola?
it just tastes stronger. It's
It
more
tastes-
Coke than cola. You
It
know?
tastes more like cocaine than
The-
cola
you-
flavoring.
You gotta know. You gotta know. Okay, there's two essentials. There's the cocaine, and then there's the cola. And if it tastes more like cocaine, then it's good. If it tastes more
How do you
like
know what
cola, then
cocaine
it's bad.
tastes like?
Why do you?
No,
think this?
I introduced them to cocaine. That's why.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I
obviously.
ate some. I actually, you didn't even introduce me. You just like left like a pile of it on the ground, and I licked it up.
It
So I
was.
was like curious.
That's not how you do it.
Yeah, I know.
It's like that one time that I got you to do a bump of salt.
Oh yeah.
Oh
yeah, I
god,
hated
with
it.
with,
I hated
with a
it.
fucking spoon
With
Yeah.
that I gave you.
with the spoon that Misk gave us. We both did a simultaneous bump of salt together when I was at Foz's house in October.
It was bad.
Yeah, it's salt.
It was bad.
It was salt, obviously.
People, I remember
bad.
I've seen people in like the dinner hall at my school just for shits and giggles like pouring out pepper and salt and doing lines.
Oh.
That
Ugh.
was like a thing for some reason for a little while.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I don't know what it is about small kids and being like, "Hey, let's snort shit." You know?
Let's pretend to do drugs because that's the
Let's
funny thing.
Oh yeah,
Let's
no.
snork some
I'm-
shit.
I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty certain that a lot of those kids went on to actually just do drugs and get addicted. So,
Oh.
Dang.
yeah. I mean, it makes sense. Some sort of nasal
Yeah.
fixation.
Nasal.
I can see the corners of your mouth crease as you smile to think of something to say.
I didn't even think of anything. My brain was like, what?
'Cause they
Nasal
know.
fixation?
Yeah, a fixation on the nose.
When you stim, do you just like sniff?
No, it's like I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a way to describe it. I don't know. It's like a want for strange situations regarding that kind of thing, right?
Oh, okay,
It's
okay.
it's probably not even a real concept. I just came up with it on the spot.
Yeah.
I've never heard those words used before, so I don't know.
Okay.
She rail on my fence till I cipher.
I'm sorry. What?
She lands.
She rail on my fence till I cipher.
Is there a fence rail cipher that I don't know about?
Probably.
Rail fence cipher.
Rail fence.
Rail fence.
Damn. She bunger on my snacks till I bug. I've been playing Bug Snacks on stream. I finished it in 2 streams and midway through did a huge sequence break and broke the game.
Yeah, I remember you like hearing at work while you did that and being so fucking confused on what the hell has been going on.
Yeah, no, I just ran up to this big pile of snow and jumped up it. It was
Yep.
incredibly
Yeah, I was
easy.
like, that's not how it's supposed to work.
It
That's
was-
an avalanche. It's covered for a reason, and you just passed through it.
I just jumped over it and crouched through the gap, man. I don't know what to say.
I don't know how you do half those things.
I don't listen. All right, when I play through Portal, I'm gonna find a way to break it somehow. This is non-negotiable.
That's gonna be kind of hard to do.
Yeah,
Portal is notoriously like hard to
I bet I could
do.
find a way to soft lock myself on the first puzzle.
Oh, soft lock in Portal. No, in Portal 2, it's a lot harder to soft lock yourself. In Portal 1, easy as fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Break the game.
Yeah, no, Portal 2 is notoriously harder to soft lock. But you know what? I think you could. I think you could.
Yeah. But you had Coke, you had Fanta.
I had Fanta. Fanta did not taste the same now that I'm thinking about it. There was no real difference.
Oh yeah, no, but it
It was
looks
slightly
different
more
as well.
orange. Oh, it looked absolutely different, but it's slightly more orange, but it was not that different.
Yeah, no, because here's the thing, right? So when
Yeah.
I say orange soda, what color do you think about?
Orange.
Orange.
Yeah.
Kinda orangey
Do you think
yellow.
about orange? You think about orange or yellow?
Yeah, orangey yellow. It's kind of hard to describe the color, but yeah.
Okay, well, American Fanta is vibrant orange.
It's like radioactive.
Yeah.
It's
or some
radioactive
shit.
orange.
Very.
Yeah.
Very.
Or like
orange, yeah.
American. Whenever I think of American hot dogs, all I can think of is like super bright red. Looks like a toys.
Yeah,
Looks like plastic hot dogs.
but
Ah.
think about orange juice, right?
Mhm.
Orange juice is like barely orange.
Fair point.
It's more
It's
yellow.
It's more yellow.
Exactly. So when you guys say orange soda, you guys don't mean orange flavored soda. You mean orange colored soda.
Yeah, you don't. It's like Monster. It's like not Monster colors. It's like a Gatorade colors. You
Yeah.
don't say the name of the fruit it's based on. You just say the color.
So when
It's
you
not,
guys
It's not Frost Gatorade. It's white Gatorade.
So when you guys see yellow Fanta being, orange flavored and you're like, that's not an orange soda. It is an orange soda. It's flavored orange.
It's an orange soda. It's flavored orange, but it's just yellow.
Yeah.
We don't know why.
Because
I don't know why.
orange juice is yellow.
Orange juice is more yellow.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the peel that's
No.
orange.
It's the peel that's
Why?
orange.
Who's making that noise? It's here.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, that is me. That's me.
Okay.
Are you video gaming right now?
No, actually, I'm not. Can I tell you what's actually going on? Because I don't know if any of
Yes.
you would find it funny.
What's going
I'm
on?
currently going through the Wikipedia page for Doctor Who video games and finding each one and downloading them.
Oh,
While
At least the
while
ones I
we're
can access.
while
Wild.
we're podcasting,
Yes, I can multitask.
can't fucking believe this. Foz, we're gonna have to have an intervention.
Why?
All right. First,
What's
you were,
wrong?
First,
What's wrong
you,
with
first
that?
you were staring at my tits, right? then you started zoning out whilst thinking about things and looking down at some ant on the floor.
Yeah,
Right.
the ants, they're still there, by the way.
And then now you're scrolling through Wikipedia pages. I don't think that you have enough stake and investments in this company.
I think the problem is that you're trying to put an ADHD person in a big fucking wall and be like, I wonder if they will do anything else.
I listen, all right. I just think that maybe we should lower your stake from 33% to maybe 20%.
No, no.
well
I
then
keep
who
that.
are we?
If you-
How
if
are
you
we going to
lower-
raise it between
you-
us? Will
if
that
you
be an
lower-
equal
if you
distribution?
If you lower my 33% raise, I'm just selling all of my shares and leaving. That's a 30% dip.
Listen, all that I'm saying is that I think that I should have a 46% share. No.
No. Nuh-uh.
And that's how CEOs work.
And that is how CEOs work, basically. That's how
CEOs,
Congratulations.
CEOs be like, I get 90% of everything.
I get 90%
So-
of fucking everything.
Drinks. So we've done drinks.
Drinks. We've done drinks. I should continue on food a little bit more because I
Mhm.
didn't really describe much. the vegan food there, like the fucking difference between American vegan food and like UK vegan food is fucking immense.
Mhm.
US vegan food very much comes off as either trying too hard to
Compensate
compensate for like, this is what a
for
burger is
no
supposed to taste
protein
like,
or
or
burger.
Mhm.
or this is how chicken is supposed to taste like. It's trying too hard to be like chicken or like that, and instead it wraps around to being like, oh, this does not taste like that.
Yeah.
This just tastes like worse chicken, trademark. You go into like UK like vegan, you get like UK vegan foods, right? Like we got popcorn chicken. That just tastes like popcorn chicken that's less like greasy.
Yeah.
It just tastes like less greasy popcorn chicken. I don't know how they do it. I don't know what the difference is. I think it's literally just like the fucking like people who make vegan food in the UK just try harder than the US. It's also another thing of like, it's very like, when it comes to vegan food, it's weirdly trend focused. Yeah. Like, you cannot just go to like a Burger King or like a McDonald's or anything and get like anything else that's vegan. It's like, we have the vegan food. That is the vegan burger. That is vegan, guys. Can't you see that? It's the vegan burger. But like, no. It's just like have it on your menu and just be like, yeah, it's kind of here.
Yeah, that's we have that, but there's also just, isn't it? I'm not quite sure if it's the same here with the Impossible Burger or whatever, right?
It's very it's loud here. Okay, if it's on the menu, they will make it like annoying as possible to be like,
oh
it's the
yeah,
Beyond Burger.
no,
it's the challenge.
I mean, to be fair, that's just all foods in fast food, right?
Yeah, fair point.
It's the Baconator Extreme Double XL.
Can you handle it? And then you try it, and it's like, oh, this is like a Baconator with like some kind of spice, and that's it.
It's the spicy.
It's probably like them trying to give you, I don't know, diabetes, whatever, high cholesterol type shit.
Can you handle the spicy Baconator Extreme Triple XL the second? And it's just a regular Baconator, but with 2 more slices of bacon.
And also maybe some hot sauce if you're lucky.
Like very
if you're lucky.
Like mild hot sauce.
Yeah, okay. The best way I can show this off, okay. All of you know Taco Bell, right?
Yep.
Very obvious, very like, yeah, you get like it's like the stereotypical like American Mexican food place, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna state this for the record. The mild hot sauce from that genuinely does not have any even lick of spice in it anymore. That I began as a child just drinking them.
Damn.
I would not even put them inside it. I would just like rip open the packets and then suck on them.
I used to suck on lemons as a child.
Whoa, okay, Christ.
Just unironically, I like the sour taste of lemon.
Sour is great.
I mean, yeah, sour. I can't really handle sour.
I
used
to pop warheads into my mouth and I'd put them into my cheek instead of on my tongue, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I could like it out the sour taste and everything.
Yeah.
But one day I did so many that I could feel like a slight dent in my cheek from the sourness.
Oh.
That happened a couple of times.
Oh. Okay.
Well.
Yeah, I would just eat that many warheads at once. Usually if I got a packet of warheads, I'd like eat the whole packet in a day. So that's like 10 warheads or something.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no, I don't eat that much sour food anymore.
Yeah, no, I got a little bit into sour foods and then I just couldn't after a while because it was like you have like a level of it. You have like, this is a sour food, which is like, it's a little bit sour, but it's not the worst. And then you have like, this shit will kill you. This shit will bust your balls open.
Actually.
This if you drink this, you will die in 7 days. Like it's like, okay, Christ, that's way too much.
That's how I like it, man.
I can't. I just have a little bit and then I'm happy.
Listen, like, if a food kills me, I enjoy it more.
the upper echelon of like stereotypical like fucking sour foods that I can eat is like I cannot eat sour Skittles.
Really?
That's, like that is the highest level. Sour Patch Kids,
Really?
completely fine.
Yeah, Sour Patch Kids aren't sour.
Past the line. Sour Skittles, too much.
Sour Patch Kids aren't sour though.
They're a little bit sour. They're sour enough that
so
it's like,
slightly.
This is enjoying.
So
and then
slightly.
like you get sweet flavor, and then it's like, yay.
Well,
you're the person who sucked on Warheads.
Like...
you're the person who sucked on Warheads. It's like claiming that like it's not that the double triple fucking spicy shit deluxe that will kill you if you taste it isn't that spicy. I've been eating pure uranium for 3 years. What do I know?
Man. Yeah, no, I came out.
Pause because I want.
Go for it.
Sorry. Pause because I have like a lot of dishes that I like that are like sour.
Yeah.
So like there's this chicken dish and the sauce is like up to 50% vinegar.
Ooh, okay, that's just nice.
Yeah, it is very good. I do it with pork instead of chicken.
Vinegar doesn't come off as sour to me though.
Vinegar is sour.
Vinegar
is sour. Sour Patch Kids are like slightly sour, but I actually don't like candy that is specifically made to be sour. I like the natural sour, like a lime or a lemon.
No, vinegar has never come off as sour to me. It's savory.
No,
it's
vinegar.
It's same.
It's like white vinegar or whatever, right?
White vinegar, pure white vinegar.
Yeah, pure white vinegar. The shit that really smells. Yeah.
Yeah, that is sour.
Really?
Yeah, it's a bit of both of those. It's like
it's acidic.
It's acidic. It's acidic and sour. It's literally acetic
But you
acid.
you use it to make savory dishes too. But like the sour is still there.
I've never in my brain it's never been processed as like that's the sour food. It's always like
okay, but would you take a shot of vinegar, white vinegar, 5%?
I would drink white vinegar in like a water bottle.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure about that?
Okay, I need to give you guys a little bit of a reference of my vinegar enjoyment. At work, we had a really bad incident where we had a lot of like calcification on some of the tubing. And we it was getting frustrating with maintenance to the point where they literally just got like a big old jug of nothing but like pure white vinegar, dumped an entire fucking tub of it just dumped the entire thing into a big old tub, put the pipes in. Nobody could fucking go near that shit except me.
Yeah.
Nobody could touch that shit, but I was like, this smells really nice actually. I'm liking this.
Yeah, so
no, because I also use vinegar to for cleaning my tub too, so I'm used to that.
Yeah, no, it's just like a good smell. It's like, this smells nice. But nobody could fucking go near it, and it's like, what's your fucking deal? I could drink it. I could drink it.
I don't mind the smell. It just stings my nose.
Actually, drinking pure vinegar will fuck your guts.
Oh yeah.
A shot is the most you can do.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, no. Have you ever seen that? Were you around for Unus Annus?
No, I was never into Unus Annus, and Markiplier. I was a Jacksepticeye person.
There's an episode of Unus Annus where Markiplier and Ethan they try to collectively drink an entire bottle of apple cider vinegar.
Oh my god! Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Christ.
Apple cider vinegar is a little tamer though.
Oh yeah,
at
but
least it's got some more flavor.
Vinegar.
It's still vinegar, but that'd still be kind of hard.
I think the video is called something like drinking apple cider vinegar to become the healthiest people on the planet.
Yeah.
Now I'm just thinking about that cider I got for Christmas. That was really good.
Yeah? Hell yeah.
Cider's good.
Cider is good, man.
Okay. So yeah, no, we're going on taste buds generally. To mention, since we mentioned salt and vinegar, actually, that's an important brought up. Salt and vinegar chips taste a lot stronger in the UK than the US.
Crisps.
Crisps. Crisps.
Just for the Brits out there.
Thank you. For the Brits out there, I'm gonna continue with crisps for the rest of the
because I was gonna say fish and chips when it comes to salt and vinegar, right? Because
fish and chips with salt and vinegar, that's funnily enough actually that's an anomaly actually for the UK. The US does not do that.
Oh no, because it's a fish and chips thing.
Yeah, it's a fish and chips thing.
Yeah.
You don't put balsamic vinegar on like chips there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's specifically because it's fish and chips. That's it.
Yeah.
You don't really do that for any other dish that has chips here.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Because it's like vinegar's always fucking good on like chips.
I mean,
So-
sometimes some people do, but you know.
Okay, fair point.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. But no, fucking crisps, like salt and vinegar crisps are really fucking strong over there. I have this is a very specific memory. I was going on my flight back to the US.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm kind of snackish. I know there's going to be a meal on the plane, so I don't want to eat a big meal.
Mm-hmm.
And so I went over to one of the vending machines, and there was these salt and vinegar, like, just normal everyday salt and vinegar crisps. They're just sitting there. I was like, okay, I'm going to go get these. I got them. I ate them. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I had to, like, stop for a minute genuinely and, like, process, like, holy shit, these are strong.
Yeah. It's great.
And I just continued eating them because it was like, that thing was gone, like, a minute, basically.
Oh, exactly.
I fucking hate those things. They're so goddamn good.
Exactly, man.
But now it makes me sad because there's, like, no crisp over there in the US that we have that tastes like that. That is, like, even the strongest ones that I can find, which, for everybody's reference currently, kettle cooked salt and vinegar crisps that come in brown and black bagging. Those are always the strongest. Not even compared to those.
Salt and vinegar.
Salt and virgin. I don't know.
Salt and Vinegar.
Oh, I'm gonna
Salt and
assault this virgin punch.
Salt and vine sauce.
That one Bo Burnham joke.
I forgot.
All as white people are the same, man. We all have the same favorite blanks, and he goes across them and says, our favorite chip flavor, salt and veer, and he gets the entire crowd to say the N-word.
Oh my god.
Hilarious.
Holy shit.
So, I think we should move on to something that Misk is going to experience when they get here, which was the walk that kills Americans that I took you on.
Oh yeah. Okay,
I don't think it'll kill me, but it might still kill me because
okay.
I am small.
Yeah.
Question. I just to start off, question. What is the longest walk that you have done, Misk?
Longest walk? Well, there have been a lot when I was younger. I've gone
Recently.
like 2 to 5 kilometers, like maximum. But recently, I guess walking around a mall for a whole day.
Okay, that's good to know. So I've
once hiked up a mountain.
Okay, that's good to know. No, that's very good to know. Okay, so I have walked to my workplace, which is around the same length that we were going to go to on Phoenix's place, and for me it was like, oh, that's fine because it's like a straight walk there. Basically, there's like 2 hills, and they all go downhill, and then they all go uphill. And they're very tiny too. They're literally like not even like 700 feet. But no, I was expecting like, oh, this will be easy. This will be fine. I've been on long walks. We get like, I think like we get like what, 30 minutes, 40 minutes in.
Yeah.
And I'm already asking, like, hey, are we there yet already? Are we already there? And you're like, oh, yeah, it's just a little ways away. And I'm like, okay, maybe like, maybe like a mile, maybe under a mile, okay. 34 minutes later, we're still not there. And I've asked like 3 times, and I've had 3 separate rests. We're like still fucking walking. We have been like downhill, uphill, downhill, uphill.
How many minutes?
Oh, it's like
it's been like an hour or hour 40 now.
The full thing was like because of fuzz. It was like hour 40, 2 hours in total.
Yeah, 2 hours.
As long as I
total.
know like the steepness and length, I'll probably just go and grab a shit ton of snacks.
I can show you.
Oh, holy shit! It goes down and uphill like fucking nothing. You will.
No, that's so funny. Okay, listen.
Yeah.
Listen, I went to Yellowstone Park when I was in high school, like, with my family, and there's this section where it looked like dirt, like we were on a dirt bike track, and it just kept going up and down really fast, and it was like 30 degrees steep.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, so, like I believe when I checked some of it, you remember actually no, I shouldn't say the name of it because that would just dox me. But
Yeah.
you remember the start of that really steep one after the farm that we stopped at?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
do remember.
I believe
Jesus
that had
Christ.
like a gradient of like 17%,
Holy shit.
and like for me,
17 isn't that much.
it's still quite a bit. Considering like the steepest is like 30% or something like that. I maybe it was like okay. To be fair, I couldn't quite tell on the website because it's like the road that it was counting starts at a different point, right? So I don't know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it was either that part was 17% or that part was 21%
Mm-hmm.
gradient. But it was
Mhm.
it's quite steep. But for me, it's just like yes, I love walking up, right?
Oh
Okay,
my god,
so
yeah.
Phoenix, when you were at my place and we were walking up the hill to get back to my house,
Yeah.
that's like a pretty steep hill, right?
It's I mean I don't pay attention to steepness. It's a little bit it's a bit steep, yeah.
Yeah, because it's pretty steep for me. I like when I walk back home from transit,
Yeah.
I'm out of breath. I take a little break.
There are roads that are
And yeah.
longer and steeper than that one.
Yeah. There's
Oh,
at
fuck.
least 3 times over.
Yeah,
Mind you, by like the time we had gone uphill, I think twice, and in my brain I was like, okay, that was the steep hill, right? You were still like, oh no, the steep hill, the fuck-ass steep hill's coming up next.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, god damn it.
But it's paved. Is it paved or is it rocky?
It's paved.
It's paved.
All
Like,
paved.
all of it is paved.
Though a lot of
I
it
see.
is also walking on like the side of a road that doesn't have a pavement.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
some
hate
of it is
that so much.
Oh, don't worry.
I
Some
hate
of it
The
is
that.
that,
the drivers and the drivers here specifically know that happens a lot, so they're always aware, and I do it a lot, so you'll be fine.
Yeah. No, it is very much a fucking it's a whole fucking deal. We got like to the house, and the way that like I had it in my head was a very short distance. Like, okay, to give some context a little bit, a short distance away from an ice cream store for like me would be like from me to my gas station, which is in like 0.2 miles. Okay, that I can literally just like my nearest gas station is less than a like 10-minute walk away from me, right?
Yeah.
Like I
Yes.
can be there and back in like under 15 minutes.
Okay,
We
mind
got
you,
there.
I'm also
We-
short, so it'll take me possibly
No,
longer.
This is about something
Yeah.
else. We're not
Legs.
gonna, unless you want to go to the
This
ice
is-
cream shop. We can.
Unless you want to go to the ice cream shop, which you don't have to. But we got there. We were sitting on the rock as we were sitting on that rock.
Yeah. The rock.
And then Phoenix was like, I think I asked something to the equivalent of like, okay, where's the ice cream shop from here? Because I thought like, oh, we're on like a big vista. You could probably see it from the vista,
Yeah.
right?
No, it's over the hill.
Yeah, it was over the fucking hill, which is not short.
Well, for
In
me,
my brain, that was not a close distance.
Here's the thing. Your walk from my house up to my grandma's house is a short walk for me.
Yeah, short.
And when you get to a long walk, you're like, okay, maybe you're doing that 3 or 4 times over.
Yeah.
That's what it is for me. One time, like snow up to like my shins, platform boots, wading through snow, full marathon. Just because
Yeah.
I wanted to. I walked up to my grandma's house, went around the place, did a bunch of exploring, went to my friend's house, got a bit inebriated, and walked back. Right?
Yeah.
And that was a solid day of walking. That was quite a long walk. You know, it lasted the entire day. That's a very long walk. Like half,
That's an entire day walk.
yeah. Half a marathon is like, okay, that's quite a long walk. That's a long walk.
Yeah.
You know, half a marathon. I don't have a concept of long and short walk, really. It's all about the
Okay,
mood
okay.
that I'm in, you know. So on that
Oh,
day,
okay.
that would have been a medium walk if we had gone up, across, and back.
Oh my god.
You know,
Yeah.
you know when I say I'd walk 1,000 miles, I'm not lying.
Yeah, no, You walked it like it was nothing too. It was this was like a regular day for me.
Because
by the time yeah,
because it wasn't
like,
anything.
It was nothing to you. We had gotten to like the part where I was like struggling and like genuinely couldn't feel my legs anymore. And like I was like, okay, and like I couldn't feel them, but I could feel them at least shaking. And it was like, oh, that's not good. You were like, huh? What? Yeah, this was like you were just like, this was not
okay, Foz, what consider this. This. You are skinny and out of shape, and I am short and out of shape. Who do you think is gonna cover more distance?
Me?
You, because you have longer legs, or me, because my body doesn't have to pump blood that high?
Fair point. I think I okay. Can I add another comment onto this? I have noticed walking styles in all three of me, Phoenix, and Moss. Phoenix has the most endurance. I generally have the least endurance, but I have like a shorter kind of walking style. Like my feet don't go as long; they go in very short strides.
Yeah.
Moss's legs have the longest. Yeah, I kind of shuffle them a little bit. It's because you have to remember, a lot of the people that I have walked with are short, so I've become very, very like normal to be like, okay, I don't walk long strides, I walk short strides so that I can keep up with them.
Fuzz.
Yeah.
Before you say that Moss is like the quickest walker with the longest stride, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to turn your attention to Exhibit A, which was one day, me and my friend were like, okay, I'm gonna meet you at your house, right? And I'll get there whenever. And we were like, hey, let's both race, but take two different directions.
Yeah.
I was walking, full stride. You know how long my legs are. And I remember because I was like, I've got like a really steady, really good stride going on. And so I got my metronome app out and I tapped it out. Dun, 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 dun. I might as well have been fucking running. When I'm in full concentration,
that's jogging.
When I'm in because my feet, it wasn't like I didn't have one foot leaving the ground. I was speed walking.
Okay, Christ. But, that was speed walking.
I was speed walking at like that speed or something. When I'm not like, you know, I was back with you, right? When I'm walking on my own, I'm a crazy person. I'm insane.
You are okay. I will say
I physically cannot do that.
But just to add like another like I'm not sure about that. Literally every single time we were walking with Moss, we were getting outpaced by them constantly.
Because I was at your pace.
Yeah, okay, fair point.
And I wasn't on my own, I wasn't in that zone, right?
Yeah, you weren't in that zone. Also, Moss is taller than both of us, so...
Yeah, no, I think
there's a bit of added.
I think I'd still win, though.
Okay, I am not certain, because, like, just alone walking with Moss, oh my fucking god, I had to keep up with them way too goddamn much.
Yeah, I can just vary it, man.
You have variety, I don't. Like, I walk at a very specific pace.
You kind of just have to, it's kind of like a just trust me, bro, with this, right?
Yeah.
When I'm in that zone, I walk so fast.
Yeah.
I get into a stride, I start going, it gets a lot quicker when I'm going downhill, because like, at that point I might as well be running, because my predetermined stride is still going, but I'm going downhill, so I'm basically jumping down the hill.
Yeah. Okay.
But no, because, and after that kind of thing, I'd be like, oh yeah, I just went out for a walk. Because I'm not like, in my head, I'm not running. Running has a very specific feeling, and it's really bad on my legs. I know it does.
No.
I've got bad knees for running. So I know the difference between a walking stride and a running stride, even if it's a fast.
What about skipping?
Yeah. No, skipping is like a
skipping also has a certain vibe to it.
It's got a rhythm to it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. No, skipping also has a rhythm to it.
I don't skip either.
I'm just kind of on the fence about it, because it's like, I could believe you, but also I haven't seen it in action, and I haven't seen Moss actually try to do that.
Yeah, no, you probably won't
Yeah.
because I'm not.
Yeah. Now I just really want to get like a moment where I can like see if you guys could like race to somewhere and see who gets there. Just walking though.
Oh man.
I mean,
No running or jogging, just walking.
I don't race stuff anymore. I
okay.
don't do that really. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I like it. I like it as like a silly competition thing. Even most of the time I lose.
Yeah.
I still do it.
Let me see if
Okay,
I can...
but
Yeah.
listen.
Yeah.
There's this thing, like, it took me a while to figure out why I have been I become really exhausted when walking sometimes. It's because like I'm used to trying to keep up with taller people. I walk faster. And like one day when I was like, I thought I had everything prepared. I had snacks, I had energy drink. It just wouldn't stop, and it's just I'm literally overworking my legs. If I walk that fast, it doesn't matter what I do.
Yeah.
I'll get the worst cramps. So I have to force myself to slow down so I don't burn out.
Yeah. And I as I said, like majority of the friends that I've known in real life are very, very short. So instead of them keeping up their pace with me, I have routinely just kept up their pace with them. So my strides are very, very short and very frequent. Like I am like near shuffling most of the time I walk.
Mm. Oh, I've also noticed that not a lot of people like make sounds when they walk, but I for some reason just wanted to walk quietly or as quietly as possible.
I don't make sounds when I walk
yeah,
either.
that'd be
yeah.
correlated with nice form, but I'm not sure if it actually does.
I will make sounds when I'm walking, but only if it's like for like a fun thing to make me just laugh. Like if it's like, oh, I'm walking down and there's a puddle, like I want to go splish splash in the puddle, or if it's like a loud material, like like gym floors.
Yeah.
Like gym floors that are kind of loud if you like step on it. Like yeah, sometimes that. You instead reminded me of something completely different, which can I mention this as an off comment? This is very funny.
Okay.
So we were doing the last day of renovations at work, and it was like, we're trying to get all of these mattresses from the beds from one room to another. And I'm helping basically lift up and take one mattress pad from one room to the other. Because it's like, whatever. And literally, like, halfway through, while I'm alone doing this, my brain just goes, you're kind of like a Pikmin, honestly. So, like, quietly, to myself, I just start going, dun, 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 when I'm, like, moving the mattresses. And I genuinely, it's so much fun to do it. Next time you're moving stuff around your room, or you're, like, carrying something, just make that sound effect to yourself. Just go, dun, 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 and imagine yourself as, like, a little Pikmin.
I don't think I could.
I'm whimsy coded, so any silly thing I can imagine usually just happens.
I'm trying to log into my old Strava account, but I don't remember what the password. Strava's like
Strava?
that.
I'm sorry, that sounds like a really bad coffee place.
It's the walking, running, biking app.
Oh.
Where like
I did not even know there was an app for that.
You like start a thing and then it's like yes, it'll track your distance, your speed, and all that.
Oh.
I'm trying to see what my speed was that day, but I can't. There's a specific day that I'm thinking of, but I don't know my password.
But no, I don't know. It's just Pikmin brain works surprisingly well. Dun 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 dun.
Because I have zero clue what the password could possibly be, and it's to it's to the old email address, the one that I don't use.
Oh, can I give you an update on currently what I'm doing with the whole Doctor Who video game situation?
Yeah.
What?
So I've gotten about 3 down that I thought like, oh, that's an actual video game and not just like that's like a mini game with Doctor Who plastered all over it.
Mm-hmm.
There's exactly 3. One is an adventure game. Called Doctor Who's The Adventure Games, and has a whole fucking thesaurus on how to play it.
Yeah.
Another one is Lego Dimensions, which is going to be the hardest, because I have to get, like, a lot of shit working for it, and it's for one fucking DLC pack.
Yeah.
And that's the Doctor Who DLC pack. because it's Doctor Who, and I want to play it. And another one is actually no, technically there's two more. Doctor Who: The Runaway, which is based on I forgot her name. What's the female Doctor again? Which number is she? 14th?
Jodie Whittaker?
Jodie Whittaker. Yeah.
Yeah, it's based on the Jodie Whittaker Doctor. Is a VR game, but it's like 12 minutes long.
Maybe don't play that one until after we've gotten past that, because I don't know what spoilers there could be.
Yeah.
So yeah.
It's 12-minute long. I don't think it contains any lore drops.
because they all contain lore. You know, they all do.
Oh, okay.
Every single piece of Doctor Who media contains some form of lore, and it's always just like, oh my god, I can't show anything to you unless you watch past this point.
Yeah, I for me it's like I'm been looking at the game and the reviews to be like, okay, is this actually worth considering, right?
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know if this is like an actual VR game. Half of them have been like, this is a cute tech demo. So it's not. I'm not expecting earth-shattering lore in a game that basically is getting called, like,
technically anything could count in the lore, because I don't know what it's going to mention, and I remember that there was some very very strange lore things in the Whittaker season, and I don't want you to get spoiled.
Also, you forget.
Yeah,
I forget.
Yeah, no, I just mean just don't, because some of the things in you know.
Yeah. Okay.
It was very strange.
Yeah. No. My expectations from looking at all of them have been like, wow, these are all not good. Like, the only ones that I have had a verifiable this has been good is that VR game, because it's like half of the reviews, which are only like 30, are like, oh, this is like a good tech demo. It needs more, but it's a good tech demo, which is like, it's the low bar.
Yeah.
And the last one is a DS game called Evacuation Earth, and I think it has the most promise.
Okay.
It looks like a point-and-click adventure game.
Though, what I will say, instead of the Doctor Who video games, what I would recommend, the Doctor Who Choose Your Own Adventure books.
Oh,
they're so good.
No, that was the thing.
Yeah, no, I said this when you first talked about the games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, they've got really good Choose Your Own Adventure books. I read one when I was like 9 or 10 or something. It was very good. We've gotten sidetracked.
Yeah, we were talking about the UK. This is what happens when you're with me, though.
Yeah, we get sidetracked frequently. Was there anything else? Public transportation?
Public transit. I think public transportation will be like one of the last bits, because it's
okay.
It's very. There's a lot of thoughts on it. But TLDR. I have never grown up nor have experienced good public transit in my life, because I live in middle of nowhere, Foxville.
Yeah.
Which means that everything is reliant either on, like, if you want to die, bike, or if you want to actually get somewhere, car.
Yeah.
And since I was very like, I don't want to drive a car for a good while of my life, still kind of like that, I mainly go by bike.
Mm-hmm.
And biking in America is like a fucking obstacle.
Cycling.
It is a goddamn obstacle course. I have biked in the UK because I wanted to get that experience, and I got that with Moss. And it is, mind you, it's a bit more obstacle course, I would say. But another thing will be is that there's not as many fucking safety hazards.
Yeah.
In the US, just to give a few ideas, okay. Biggest fucking safety hazards you can have is those big fuck off triangle signs for like road work. Because yes, they will put them on the sidewalk, and yes, they will be in direct fucking like view. You cannot dodge them. You have to get off your bike, go around it, and then get back on it. And then like while we were fucking going around and shit, like there was a sign and it's like, oh, it's like large off the ground and like has 2 poles, so you can just bike right through it.
Yeah.
There's no problem.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've eaten shit because I've been like, I can get past this sign, and then went bonk on one of them.
Directly into a pile of dog shit.
Yeah, directly into that.
Yummy, totally, delicious.
Definitely, absolutely.
Because you ate shit.
Because I ate shit.
Yeah.
I wiped out. I fell. Owie.
You could say
but no.
that you did one of these.
Yeah, I guess. That's a way
I need a slide whistle. Oh my god.
Slide whistles are great.
Oh
You
my
just
god. Slide whistles are...
I found it.
Oh
I
my
found
God.
it. It was on my windowsill, and I was like, "Oh shit, that's where my slide whistle's been this
shit.
entire time."
Oh my god. But yeah, no. Sorry, my brain is trying to load. Yeah, that was basically like most of my experience, like
Yeah.
in the US with transportation, is you either get somebody to drive you, you drive yourself, or you take like a bike at the most. And mind you,
Yeah.
I was an arrogant son of a bitch. Okay, there were multiple times I've had friends be like, "Hey, you don't need to bike there, you know we can just pick you up." And me be like, "No, I'm fucking biking there," and then bike there out of spite.
Carpooling is still, a little more,
Yeah.
a little economic, but not as much as biking plus
No.
fitness.
Mhm.
No. Plus fitness. Fitness is also an aspect to me because it keeps me in shape.
Have you ever considered walking? It's great for your health.
It's Flatsville, Fucksville, Nowheresville. I have no experience with walking uphill or downhill. It is like
easy walk. Just it's easy for you.
It's
Yeah.
easy walk. It's just
I
gonna be
also
like
do
2
walk.
hours because
Yeah.
you're deep in the suburbs. I don't know.
I funnily enough, I'm actually not that deep in the suburbs, which is why I do walk like most places I want to get to.
2 hours sounds great.
Nice.
Short walk.
It's not 2 hours. No. Yeah, well, for you. For you. For me, it's like not even 30 like minutes to like my local grocer.
Yeah.
It is a flat McNowheresville, but it is very nice for walking on because of that. As I said, the only problem is the cars.
Hold on.
It's the cars.
I just realized something.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm trying to think because
We got back onto the walking topic.
No. It's completely unrelated. I just realized something that's weird about the way that I speak.
What?
So I say groceries, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm talking about like someone like a small shop that sells vegetables, I say the green grocers instead of grocers. I say grocer.
Grocers. Okay, yeah.
If I'm talking about groceries, as in like, it doesn't even sound like a real word
object.
anymore. As in like the objects, I say groceries.
Yeah.
But yeah, because you said grocers.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I guess I mix the two up. I say grocers.
Yeah, that's fine. The language is fucking weird. Have you ever seen it? It's
I
fucking
have.
Stupid.
I have. Though to be fair,
fucking
you
stupid.
in the past you've taken the opposite stance against me in the past for funny ha-has.
Oh, for funny ha-has, absolutely.
Yeah.
No. For funny ha-has, I will be persnickety about certain words. In reality, can I just be honest?
You don't care, yeah.
I hate this fucking language. I hate this fucking language
To
so
the
much.
audience out there, I hope that you guys all realize that dictionaries do not give us words to use, they describe the words that we use.
They just...
Every
just
single
describe them.
pronunciation guide is only a concept that is to help people. You can pronounce things however the fuck you want as long as you're getting your point across. If you think that somebody is lesser than you for saying arcs instead of ask, go fuck yourself.
It's also like, don't... I hate this fucking language for many reasons. Number one, the dyslexia. Everything is spelled incorrectly and weirdly, and it does not sound like how it is said.
I mean, technically, everything is pronounced correctly. Technically, everything.
Too many rules, too many conditions.
So,
too many rules.
Actually, no,
way too many rules.
Actually, it's not even really that. It's like, because of how old English is as a language, we go through like shifts in language, right?
Yeah.
Which means that because for the majority of English, most people weren't literate, you have the spelling and the way that regional dialects pronounce things. The entire English language is basically the British city name problem.
Okay.
You know, I'm assuming you know what that means, Mr. Gloucestershire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's all of everything related to the English language, including some of its dialects, are just fucking so goddamn.
Oh yeah,
confusing to me.
do you remember the rule?
Wait until you hear Taglish, a dialect combination between Tagalog and English, because they'll just prepper in English words and mix them with Tagalog words.
For fun.
So, do you remember what the rule was for pronouncing British place names 9 times out of 10?
I think it's like you cut like 98% of
It's
the
not.
words and
It's
just
not
pronounce
cut.
it in a
It's
slur.
not cut. You swallow the word.
Ah. Okay.
So
yeah, it's
Misk.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Swallow the
give
letters,
you
yeah.
an example, Misk, because Faz knows this one already. A place that is spelt GODMANCHESTER. I can send that out to you. I can send that out in the group here.
Can you type that out, please?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna remember that.
There you go. Now,
Is it just...
Hmm?
Is it just Manchester?
No. Manchester's a different place. This is a different place. So how would you pronounce that just by looking at it?
Well, my brain says God Manchester, but
Yeah,
I know that's
it's
wrong.
wrong. Now imagine you're going to swallow the word.
Gonchster?
That's pretty close.
Close.
Do you remember it, Foz?
Can you type?
I typed it out. Yeah,
right?
I did.
Gonchster.
And
Isn't it Gonster?
close. It's Gumster.
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 Right.
There you go. It's like dumpster, but with a G.
Gumster.
If
God
you
is
swallow
is
the
G,
word,
man is and then Chester is stir.
yep. If you swallow the
Gumster.
word, you get closer. Oh, do you remember what the most mispronounced city or town or whatever in England is?
I don't remember.
I'll tell you how it's spelt. Frome. Yeah, let me.
Oh
Fruma?
God, I remember this bit now. I don't remember the way you pronounce it.
What do you think?
Fruma.
Huh?
Firm.
What do you think, Misk?
Fruma.
Close. It's Froome.
Froome.
I just had Windcraft flashbacks. They announced Fruma for 2025.
Nah.
What? Huh?
Froome.
They announced they're gonna make a new region in 2025.
I've never played
for
Windcraft.
game.
Oh, for Windcraft?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
I've never played it. I just remember it being a thing, and then I was like, okay, thumbs up.
Yeah, it is definitely
Yeah.
just a thing. But no, we have lost track yet again. We are
No,
on.
we are technically on topic. Technically, we're on.
We
topic.
are technically on topic.
Congratulations,
Okay.
everyone.
Okay. Phoenix.
Yeah?
Phoenix. Things that we're doing when I go there. We look at the Blue John Cave.
Yes.
I get to see rats in person. Your mom. And we have a long walk.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. Can I suggest
Yes.
something that you do? Because I have a question to ask Phoenix. Phoenix.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had root beer yet?
I have. I don't like it.
Oh, I thought you hadn't had it.
No, I don't like.
Because
root beer.
I was thinking like, oh, but you don't like root beer, really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Oh yeah, sushi place.
Oh yes, sushi.
Oh,
place.
yeah, sushi place, yeah, definitely.
Sushi.
Go get sushi.
Yeah.
Because I was like, root beer is like the foundation of like my drinking. Okay, I fucking love root beer.
I don't like
That
it.
shit banger.
Can't
Root
handle it.
beer.
It's
But
weird.
root beer isn't alcoholic. It's just sweet.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I remember the pieces behind root beer. You'll need to somebody will need to verify this for me. But I believe root beer was made by a guy who was like, yeah, alcohol is actually of the devil. Here is a drink that people can drink and feel manly about that isn't alcohol. Oh.
Editor version of me, please put in here like either like a or a ding based on how correct Faz is. Part of what Faz has said is incorrect. Part of it is correct, but it's not the correct order. So I'm just going to go over it briefly now. It was originally sold with medicinal intent and served hot, and it was sold as a syrup rather than a pre-made beverage. A guy named Charles Elmer Hires was a pharmacist who was the first to like market it successfully and sold it as root tea. However, to be able to sell it to coal miners in Pennsylvania, he called it root beer, and then it became really popular during the Prohibition because of its name and the fact that it's non-alcoholic. So that's the origin. The guy never had anything against alcohol. The guy who made it. So that's wrong. But I felt like it was more complicated, so I thought I'd just come in here, post podcast, and just give the information out.
Yes.
There we go.
Okay.
But yeah, no. Yeah, I don't know. Root beer's like, I don't know, very good for me. Anyways, so
For some reason, that made
transportation,
me
as
think of that one meme of the kid who's like, "Bacon is good for me."
bacon is good for me. No, it's just I
Thick
don't know.
Texan
It's like
accent of
the-
this small, chubby kid.
Yeah. Root beer is like the foundation drink for like, this was kid
no, root beer, no,
Root beer,
no,
root beer,
Root beer.
root beer,
No,
root beer,
root beer.
no, root beer.
bubber, bubber,
Kurva bobber.
bubber, bubber.
But anyways, I fucking okay. So yeah, foundation of like U.S. transportation system, right? Very much just car based. Trains, okay. I've ridden before that. I had ridden on trains twice exactly. That was a trip we took to Scotland that I barely remember because I was way too young. And another one being when we were in Utah of all places, and it was a steam train. And we went like back and forth, and it was like a very short trip, but I really enjoyed it.
Oh, I just thought of a place that you might enjoy visiting, Misk.
Yes.
On the other side of the city from where I live, kind of like if you were going to my grandma's house, but then you go down the hill on the other side. There's an industrial hamlet.
Huh.
Oh, what do we do there?
It's basically like a museum, but the buildings are the same as they used to be, and there's a bunch of small exhibits showing like here's some stuff that happened in this tiny village that used to not be part of the city, that was industrial.
Is there a mineral museum?
I don't know if there's a mineral
Aside
museum.
from Blue John?
There might be minerals in a museum. There are a few free public museums that we can go to, and I think one of them probably has a gift shop with stuff in it. So,
Ugh.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I made there was a fucking toy shop actually when we were going over to Phoenix's place that I got a Lego set from. That's
cool.
That's a weird also thing. I just realized it's a weird tradition. Anytime I go on a trip to a different place, I always end up buying at least one Lego set.
I just remembered you getting me the Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, the Build-A-Bear. I still have fucking Creature Feature. I've been cuddling them.
Aw.
It is a Fuegogo or Fuego from fucking
Fuecoco.
Scarlet. Fuecoco, thank you.
Fuecoco from Pokemon Scarlet.
Yeah, he's just there and he makes little sounds when you touch his paw.
I've got an axolotl that has both an audible heartbeat and a physical one.
Yep. It was really genuinely fun. I really liked it. It was fun. I got to do the Build-A-Bear. I got to be a Build-A-Bear and then let you get a Build-A-Bear and get me a Build-A-Bear, and I felt very happy. But anyways,
oh yeah, I remember that day. We had gone to go and have dinner with my mum, right?
Yeah.
And obviously neither of us had eaten yet that day. And the first thing that we do is order cocktails.
Yep.
God, what?
I ordered. That was actually one of the alcohol drinks I kind of liked there as well.
Completely forgetting that we were on empty stomachs.
Yep.
Oh God.
Which just makes you drunk so fast.
Now, I'm sorry. This is a random thing that popped up into my brain due to an ADHD, like full on fucking, like basically like a fucking ADHD set of dominoes.
Yeah.
This is I guess a random question before I go back on the like train thing. How do you guys treat your birthdays? Like your specific birthday?
I don't fucking know.
I buy more stuff.
Like, okay, I guess I should question it. Is it a big event or is it a small event for you?
It's a medium big event because there's always a house party.
Ah, okay. Like, okay, but the way that I would classify it, like big to medium event is like, yeah, house party, you invite a bunch of mates over, you do stuff with them. That's like medium big event for like a birthday party for me.
Yeah, I guess then.
My birthdays are small because it's usually like I go to a restaurant and I just like talk with like a family member or with a friend and then I call it good.
Oh yeah, but I also like do other things on around the same week.
Okay.
Because there's this mineral convention that always that always is open around my birthday time. So I've gone there for 2 years in a row now, and I just buy like $100 worth of rocks.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah,
Actually,
no,
Walking around all day in a parking lot or whatever venue it is in, and just feasting my eyes on the shiny.
I don't like planning out my own birthday, so it's a problem, right? So I don't know how I treat my birthday. I just hope that things happen.
Oh no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I'm having a Germa themed birthday party this year.
Yeah.
So I guess that's medium because it's a birthday house party.
Yeah. No,
but I'll be spending my birthday when I'm over there.
Yeah, you will be.
Yeah.
Do a thing.
We'll be having a house party for your birthday.
Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. My birthdays.
As we all know, Misc is turning Infinity and 1 this year.
Yo, you're turning Infinity in 1? Damn.
Yeah,
nice. Infinity
because you're a black hole.
Exactly.
Yes.
But yeah, no, my birthdays are always very much like they're split up into 2 events: online event and then a like in-person event. In-person event, I don't like big ones. I don't like big parties with a bunch of people coming around and it's like, it's the big birthday thing. I very much more enjoy like, my parents will go like take me out to dinner and then maybe I'll get like a nice snack or treat while I'm there and that's it.
Yeah.
And then online events I like to do like bigger events because it's like, there's a lot more flexibility with what I can do now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why my entire birthday stream will basically be me playing Hello Kitty Island Adventure while getting more and more drunk. Yeah. That will be the entire time.
This October, for the month of October, I'm gonna be playing horror games. So yeah.
Oh, God.
I'm going to try and play through the FNAF series, apart from Security Breach and those ones. I'm gonna be playing...
Good luck.
Yeah, I'm gonna be facing my fears.
Yeah, I kind of spent my horror... Like, funnily enough, I played a lot more horror games outside of Halloween than when I intentioned to play them in Halloween.
Yeah.
Because, like, I played Security Breach before it, and then after it, I played Alien Isolation... and Five Nights at Freddy's VR, which FNAF VR is fucking horrifying, by the way. God, is and like, I think the only Halloween thing I really have planned is like actual Night in the Woods stream, where I stream the entirety of Night in the Woods.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you need to play Night in the Woods. It's so good, both of you, please.
I haven't played it, but I've watched a playthrough of it, so I already know.
Misc.
Oh yeah.
This is very important that I tell you. I have a tradition where every Halloween, it started from when I was like, I think 16, 17, I would boot up Night in the Woods, I would get as much candy as I could physically get, and I would play the entirety of it in one night and get sick.
Why?
Because it was fun and because I really liked Night in the Woods.
Yeah. Good game.
Very fucking good.
I love Night in the Woods. I relate to Maya so much.
It is very you-coded. It is, funnily enough, one of the first games that got me to think existentially, which is very funny.
I've been thinking existentially all my life, baby.
You have been thinking of it all your life? Night in the Woods was my first jumping off point of like, what is the universe? What does it
mean to live? What is a god to a non-believer?
Yeah. And then from there, it's just gone on like weirder and weirder games that are more esoteric or just like. Actually, okay. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
This is also, I guess, just another general question for funny and giggles. Weird, most esoteric game that you know, like shit that is just either does not make sense or is like very much like it's very like artsy, I guess.
LSD Dream Emulator.
Ooh, that's a deep cut. Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
gonna mention
I
the
hang
main
out
one.
with someone colloquially known as Indie Games George, so I can't name it, but I am thinking of it.
Okay.
Got it.
And it's like, yeah, a lot of weird stuff. Stuff that I've played in game jams is what I'm thinking of right now, because, like,
Okay, yeah, that'll work.
I played this one. I want to call it shit ass because it got me a copyright claim / strike on my channel when I was streaming it, and it was like, oh, this is a dark and twisted version of a childhood nursery rhyme.
Okay.
And then they played like royalty-free public domain music, and it got claimed anyway.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna name a very specific one. I don't know if it's popular or unpopular. The Unfinished Swan.
Oh.
I don't know what that
Me
is.
neither.
It is a very old kind of esoteric game. I remember it because Jacksepticeye played it, and no one else.
Yeah.
And it is a game where you throw globs of ink around the world, and you basically reveal more of the world by throwing globs of ink at it. It was basically baby's first Splatoon.
LSD.
Yeah, no.
LSD Dream Emulator is a walking simulator, but it is maybe one of the more confusing walking simulators that I've ever seen. Because you start in a house, and then you just go.
Yep.
And
it just drops you off.
And you, like, randomly end up in, like, oh, this is a strange small town. And then you walk out of the town, you walk a bit, and then you end up in, like, this big, like, Japanese-themed village for some reason. And then you just continue walking, and you go round in circles so much, and you can't find where to go next.
Yeah, no, it's very fucking weird.
I remember showing you it when I was there, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were playing. It was very weird. It was fucking really.
Oh, the music, though. The music in that game slaps so hard.
Yeah, no, the music
no
is
business
really
slapping
fucking
that
good.
hard.
The music is fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, goddamn. But no, that was like the Unfinished Swan was like one of those like hyper specific, like really weird esoteric games. I'm trying to remember if there's any other ones. There's one I want to mention, but I'm gonna be honest, I don't think it fits the weird esoteric. Yeah, it's just a visual novel, which is just Echo. Echo is just a furry visual novel that has some like general like existential horror themes. Just the entire vibe of Hypnospace Outlaw. Oh god!
Yeah,
oh my god! Yeah,
that's what I was
Hypnospace
thinking
Outlaw.
of.
Hypnospace Outlaw. Hypnospace Outlaw. Everything.
An
about
upcoming
Hypnospace
one?
Outlaw. Huh? What?
An upcoming one that I'm really looking forward to is Blippo. It's by the same developers as Untitled Goose Game, and it looks like it's Hypnospace Outlaw, but you're browsing through TV channels.
Oh.
Dripped out hippo, nicknamed Drippo.
Drippo.
Sorry, that's so.
Drippo.
Okay, what do you think about the weather here?
Oh yeah, you know what? The most esoteric one I've played is Sun Dogs.
Ooh, I haven't even
off
heard of that one.
itch.io.
Sun Dogs.
It's kind of bugged, but I got it off of a bundle, and it's like mostly a text-based adventure about you traveling the solar system and others in the future.
Okay.
All right.
Also, what do you want to say, Phoenix?
What did you think about experiencing late winter here?
That was late winter?
Yeah.
That's just... Okay. The thing you have to go in is that, like, almost every single day it was clear weather.
Yeah.
So it was fine. It wasn't... I will say something. I was expecting, like, the stereotypical, like, it's always either cloudy or rainy.
I mean, it was cloudy half the time.
It was cloudy half the time, but, like, that's just like, oh, this is just, like...
You did get lucky.
Hey,
you did get lucky.
I was expecting
on missing
gray.
The rain. You did get lucky on.
Yeah.
Should I bring my rainbow umbrella?
For October,
or would it be too windy for that?
October, perhaps. Yeah. It depends on the day. You know.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm like trying to think about like all the events and like the weather generally. The weather really was not a problem.
Yeah.
It was genuinely just very nice, and it was like good atmosphere and everything.
Yeah.
The air was also like clearer.
It was so
probably from all the plants.
Love the air. Yeah.
Yeah, the air is generally just so much more. Clear
So
than
many
here.
so many more plants here than anywhere else in the anywhere in the US.
No.
You know.
Can I go off on a little anecdote actually?
Yeah.
Because it's a great example of what I mean.
I know what you're talking about.
So my so to give a little context, I have aunts and uncles from Scotland.
Mhm.
And me and them are like, me and my family are pretty like, we're pretty buddy with each other.
Yeah.
And one time they decided to, for about a week, come down here and go and like walk around in the middle of Nowheresville.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know, they came down, they were doing silly stuff. I got to talk to them. They were really nice, and I specifically remember one of them being ungodly enthusiastic about me being a game dev, which was just really nice to hear. Really fucking love that uncle. He's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But one of them, like both of them, were gonna go like walk off and do their own thing, and like, oh, they just want to look around. It's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Not even, I think like 10 minutes later, they like come back, and I'm like, oh, hey, how was the walk? And they're like, can I be a bit honest with you? And I'm like, yeah, no, go ahead. Kind of shit.
It is. It's just.
It is kind of shit.
There's
There's
shit
like
out there, man. There's nothing.
It's either buildings, concrete, or like maybe a tree if you're lucky.
I remember. I was thinking about a different anecdote, but I also remember that one. When we were walking down the side of a road, and you saw like a small patch of maybe like 20 trees, and you were like, forest.
Yeah.
What the
Sounds
fuck?
like a forest to me.
And then we walked round the corner and entered an actual forest.
I'd like
Right?
to go into a forest.
And
I'd like to go missing.
And it was
Yeah.
and it was crazy to me that you were just like, oh yeah, small forest. I'm like, what? This is just 20 trees on the side of a road. And then,
It's a small forest. You don't see more than 20 trees on the side of the road here.
and then you said
Do not
for
see
a
that.
for a
True.
very tiny slender man.
Yeah, very tiny. And then I said something for something like very
Yeah, because Slendermen grow to the size of their habitat,
Yeah, obviously.
Exactly.
like lobsters.
Exactly, like lobsters.
Slendermen are lobsters, confirmed.
Slendermen and lobsters are confirmed. This also technically means that there are like groups of Slenderman that just kind of hang out, which is very funny.
Yeah,
There's groups of them. There's groups of Slenderman. What would you call a group of Slendermen?
Slendermen.
Yeah, but like in the
Okay,
like the funny word.
A
term.
group of Slendermen.
Like a
So
murder of
we're
crows.
talking about like black suit, really white, tall and skinny. The
Yeah.
KKK.
A KKK of Slenderman.
I mean, it fits the disguise. Sorry, what about a mega church?
A mega church of Slenderman. Yeah, no, that's perfect. A mega church of Slenderman.
A murder of
Oh my
Slendermen.
god. A murder of Slender. A murder of... Yeah, but that's for crows. A murder of crows.
Yeah, you can, but like you say,
I thought it was a creep of
Slendermen.
Slendermen.
A creep of
what?
Slenderman.
A creep. Ooh, a creep. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Because
to add a little bit of... Add a few notes on the public transit.
I'm a wizard. Anyways.
No, you're fine. One, a lot of people are like really fucking quiet on them. Like everybody is just like dead ass silent. Like
It's-
you'll get people who might talk to you.
It's almost as if, right? And hear me
Yeah.
out. It's a public space. And you
And people are quiet.
and you don't want to become a nuisance.
Exactly.
Anyways, go on.
But still. It's like
Hold on, I
really
need to make
fucking
myself a
quiet.
sandwich. I'm getting hungry. I keep forgetting to fucking eat.
You gonna make a sandwich now?
Maybe.
We've got like 5-10 minutes left until we reach an hour and a
Yeah.
half. So we're wrapping it
Okay,
up soon.
okay.
Yeah, I was almost done with my public transit section. But no,
Yeah.
everybody is like very, very fucking quiet. And like it's because few time that I've been in groups with people, like you expect it is either quietness, but will still be like people talking or chit chatting or
Yeah.
things like that. And you got that a little bit,
Mhm.
but like not as much on those trains. It dead ass just.
You mean in the
seems-
US?
Yeah. In the US, yeah, no, like in the like just around the US, like general places, like you'll have people being
Yeah,
quiet,
they're so
but
loud. People
there's
don't.
a surprising amount of chit chatter.
Yeah, like from what I hear, people tend to not like use headphones, or they just talk really
Oh,
fucking loudly.
Oh, no,
Children,
those
man.
people are just dicks all around the world.
Yeah.
Like, even in the US, if there's a person without headphones blasting music, or, like, talking really fucking loudly in their phone, they're just a dick.
There's a
Does not
huge
matter what
problem
place it is.
here in the UK with like people like
Specifically
kids.
tourists. It's usually
Oh, yeah,
tourists.
always
There's
tourists.
a huge problem with people in the UK with these goddamn fucking teenagers are out here vaping on buses.
Hmm.
Oh, ew.
I fucking hate
And
it.
like boxing the bus.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Basically hotboxing a bus, Christ.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
And if
We
they
don't have
don't
that
if
much
they
room
don't
in the
see me and I notice them, then I report them to the bus driver. But if they see me,
Ah.
I can't do that directly because obviously anxiety.
Yeah.
So instead,
'Cause of
if I'm
anxiety.
with people, I will like make an offhanded comment in earshot of the bus driver, being like, I genuinely think that people who vape on buses should just be kicked off the bus, and then I would just walk
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, fucking exactly. That's still really shit. I don't like that.
I don't experience it as much in Canada. It's just like the worst I've experienced is maybe like people, like there's one group that's loud on a train, or there's a crackhead, or some kid has their headphones way up that everyone around them can hear it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's usually like the worst of the experiences. Most of my public transit, even on the bus to school experiences, have been like very much like, I don't like talking to people and I do not like doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So I will just like grab my headphones, find a nice corner, and kind of just
Yeah,
like fit in there.
that's fair.
Funnily enough, I actually do remember it became such a habit on my school bus
Yeah.
of me getting up, walking over to like the back of the bus in one specific corner and just staying there,
Mhm.
that it just became a spot for me.
Yeah.
And it got like, I specifically remember very specific moment, a kid trying to be annoying about it because he got into my seat,
Mhm.
and I was like, oh, well, there's a seat in front of him, I'm gonna go take that.
Yeah.
And then being like, hey, I got your seat, and me just being like, what?
What? What? You wanted your seat so bad? He wanted to be a dick to you?
He wanted to be a dick to me about it, and I didn't really care or notice. all I wanted to do was just like find a seat and lay down.
Yeah.
Like that was it. Like I don't know why that kid was so fucking specific about that seat, but he did. Next day, by the way, he didn't do it. He just went back to his normal seat.
I think when I described the UK to you at first, in comparison to the US, I used the word whimsical.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yes.
There we go.
It's much more whimsical. The US is like a factory compared to the UK's like kind of environment.
Yeah,
there's just shit that goes everywhere. It's very like it's fun to explore, deadass. You can go up places, you can go down places. There's fucking like little alleyways that go into like sections that you don't expect to. It's just fun. It's very much just kind of fun to explore and look around.
You heard it here first, folks. I don't know why all British people are so grumpy and sad all the time. It's fun and whimsical here, guys. It's fun and whimsical.
Why are you people always like? Why are you people so fucking sad when you have like literally like hills that go fucking everywhere, like mini forests to your left and right? Like there's got to be fucking like gnomes or shit hiding in there. Meanwhile, you're like,
it's because of the socioeconomic climate.
I hate the fact that, like, considering the U.S. right now, technically it's a better socioeconomic climate than the U.S.
Oh no, it is, but like also like it's we've had like 100 years of history of being grizzled and grumpy about it, and we're not gonna stop now.
Yeah.
And the U.S. is like baby.
Your history.
The U.S. is a fucking child.
Your entire political history is freedom. Hell yeah, I love America. Our entire political history, it goes from, please sir, I need to eat food, I'm a peasant, to, fuck you mate, I'm gonna go work in the mines.
Fuck you mate, I'm gonna go work in the mines. Yeah, no, it's just it. Like,
so, yeah, no.
Yeah.
But you heard it here first, folks. come.
Come. Come.